In Queens, Vinita Nair shows us how a small group gets together each summer to pull off a big physical feat. Vinita, good morning.
Good morning, Ben. When most people think about a marathon in New York, they of course think of the New York City Marathon, but the race that's going on right here, right now, makes that one look like a cakewalk.
This is New York's lesser-known foot race. You won't find any celebrities, dignitaries, or high-profile politicians here. And that's just fine with the 14 runners who are pushing the limits of the human body as they circle this city block in Jamaica, Queens. This is the Self-Transcendence 3,100-mile race, the longest certified foot race in the world. Yes, you heard that right, 3,100 miles. It's the equivalent of running from New York all the way to Los Angeles and then going another 400 miles north to San Francisco just for kicks. The race was inspired by spiritual leader Sri Chinmoy, who believed long-distance running can help people overcome their preconceived limitations.
This is a pair of shoes. It's not, I know it doesn't look like a pair, but they work.
Ray Krolowitz has been running long-distance races all his life, but the 59-year-old school teacher from South Carolina says this has been the toughest. He is the only American competing this year.
My students are going to say, "Coach, what'd you do this summer?" I'm going to say, "I ran around the block." And they're going to say, "Okay, and then what'd you do?" "I ran around the block."
The runners hit the streets at 6 in the morning, circle the block about 100 times a day, and finish at midnight. They must average 60 miles a day to complete the race in time. The first runner finished this past Tuesday and averaged a whopping 70 miles a day. Race director Bipin Larkin says this is a spiritual experience.
Whether it be taking your first step as a child or running 3,000 miles like this, there's a huge sense of satisfaction, and that's ultimately what we feel is a big part of life.
Krolowitz knows he won't make the 3,100-mile mark. In this race, he'll only run around 2,000.
This is incredibly hard to do. These are some of the best endurance athletes on the planet.
Late last night, a Ukrainian man crossed the metaphorical finish line, the second person in the race to complete it. Regardless of how many people pass the finish line, it will wrap up on Tuesday. But Nora, we all know that you are a runner, so maybe this is the race for you.
All right, I may take it on, Vinita. I mean,
We could all go do it.
the distance.
So they say New York to LA to San Francisco. I'm going to fly today from New York to LA. That takes 6 hours on a plane going 500 miles an hour.
Are you
That's
a runner,
crazy.
Ben? Are you a runner?
I'm a runner. I've done a couple marathons. Nora could probably beat me. I saw her on the treadmill yesterday.
No, she's good. She's good. I'll be there clapping. I'll give you the coconut water when you cross the line. That's what I'll do. Wait there.